violent, hey. Hi everyone, welcome to the shed, and this is going to be my new trail bike. It's the 2021 Polygon Siskiu T8. It's their short travel kind of trail enduro bike, and this is going to be replacing this one here, which is actually one of my favourite bikes that Polygon have ever made. So it has a lot to live up to. So we're going to build it up as a light, short travel, super strong trail bike that hopefully you can do sort of tricks on, ride enduro, ride trails, and probably do a bit of jumps and a bit of slopestyle. To make it easier, I think I'm just going to swap most parts off of that, put a couple new bits on. That way we can go out riding quicker. Whilst it does seem a shame to dismantle such a perfectly good bike, especially because I've only had it for about 3 or 4 months, I am going to leave a few parts on it because I'm going to rebuild it, probably as like more of a hardcore kind of slopestyle trick bike one day. And yeah, just want to try out this new one really. And it does look super sick, especially with all that paint. You can kind of see it in the sun, maybe not on camera, but it's all super sparkly. And I heard if you take a photo of it with a flash, also it turns into a rainbow, so we'll find out later. So one of my favorite features about this bike was actually the fact that it could do bar spins. And because it's kind of already set up, I might as well try and do it on that one as well, meaning it's a bit more tricky than just swapping brakes over, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Yeah, for bar spins and tail whips. So annoyingly, as usual with the bike build, with internal cable routing, you have to get that all done first. Trust me, it's definitely a good idea, even though it's boring and you want to get onto the cool parts like putting the forks in. It's way easier to thread it in maybe from the bottom and then leave the forks out. Then you can use your finger in the head tube to poke them through these top bits. Every bike's different, but that's definitely the best way to do it on these. But the cables are all in, so we can move on to exciting bits like the forks. So the brake cable goes up the middle of there. Just you might need to put the camera down quick and hold this. Oh, there we go. I always like to have the steer tube slightly poking out the top of the stem. That way you know it's ultimate strength. Doesn't always look as good putting spacer on top, but I think it's worth it to know that you've got the maximum amount of strength in there. Next bit to go in is this special star nut with a hole down the side. That way the front brake hose can go alongside that. There you go, we got the special top cap as well. The cable can thread through as well. Cool, forks are in. We got the new grey SR Sonto Duralax. They're like the sort of trail enduro fork. They look super sick with the purple. Spank spike bar and stems on there as well, exactly the same, so they're already cut down, they're already at the right angle. They're literally ready to go. What's next? Kind of all the gears and bottom bracket and stuff. It's not all that exciting, so let's try and do that quickly. Luckily, all the standards are kind of the same on this bike, and I do remember actually how to set this all up, and we're swapping a few parts over, so this shouldn't actually take too long. Fingers crossed. So we've got a Shimano Dior XT bottom bracket and cranks. They're like a perfect toss-up between lightweight and high strength, which is ideal for this bike and the things we're going to be doing on it. And then the rest is XTR gears on the back, which is sick because they're just the best money can buy, I think. So far, so good. Haven't even decided where to go riding yet. Maybe we'll go to the Loman Empire and ride the cutty tracks. I think that'd be perfect for this bike. Okay, boring bits done. Now time for some more cool bits, which are the wheels, which we're luckily swapping straight in. I'm not even going to change the tyres. So we're sticking with the Kenda Regolith Pro. It's like a trail tyre on the back. A nice toss up again between pure downhill grip and then running speed and lightweight as well. So it should make this bike playful, but also with the winter months coming, give it a bit of grip in the mud. Spank 359 Vibracore Enduro wheel set, super strong. Actually run the same wheel set on every single one of my bikes, even the downhill Darkfest bike. But these rims are light enough to put on this trail bike too, so they're actually an epic wheel. And it's going straight on, hopefully, and will fit in here. Nice, really starting to look like a bike now, especially with the front one. Same wheels again, Spank Vibracore. but slightly different tyre, slightly wider one, the Neverguard Pro from Kenda, just a few more knobs. I like a knobblier tyre on the front than on the back, that way the front always grips and the back sometimes slides around, which is fun. Cool, nice and straightforward, straight swap, shouldn't actually even have to set the brake up because it's exactly the same as it was on the other bike. Nice. Oh, it does look good. What's next? What do you reckon, CA? I've got these white ones, which I've had for ages, but never found a bike that I like them on. Or I've got some classic black ones, kind of boring. Do you reckon the white looks cool or not really? What do you reckon? Yeah, for today, let's put these on and see what they look like anyway, and if we don't like them, we'll put the black ones on. Then, yeah, you can choose in the comments actually, everyone. But yeah, there's a few white bits, like on the forks, on the tyres, so maybe that's cool. That's a tricky one. Let's keep building and then see how it comes out. Oh dear. You can just hear me dropping everything. So we've got a choice between the classic signature seat down there, more of a dirt jump, kind of slope styley seat, which actually is really comfortable, which is why I like it, and always good for clamping the seat for bar spins or no-handers. And it's quite dirt jumpy style, which I kind of like, but maybe I'll just try a normal sort of enduro seat this time and see how I like it. It does look quite cool. That's the Uzi 280 one from Spain. Actually looks pretty comfy. Let's try it out. So there we go, the new seat is on and it does actually look pretty damn cool. I am definitely more of a fan of the dirt jump seat, and especially because it's my signature one. But this makes me feel like sort of more of a member of the cycling community, you know? That looks quite cool anyways. I still prefer the dirt jump one, so I might change it later. Starting to look amazing actually. Still haven't decided on the pedals, but basically now it's just the little nibbly bits, setting up all the brake levers, all the cables. I need to set it up so it does bar spins as well. Cable tie it all off, and then we can take it for a test ride. It's actually new for this one, which I've not seen before. Comes with like a sticky chainstay protector, I guess, to keep it all nice and quiet. You just peel off the sticky and stick it on, hopefully. There you go. Next time I'll probably put that on first. Sick. So the bike's down off the stand, and all we've got to do now is make sure everything's done up, straighten out the bars, set up all this, make sure it can do a bar spin, which is easier said than done. Then we'll stick it on the Mazda, shall we, and go for a spin, take it. I think we can put it in the bike, right? Let's see. And I'd say, so this bike, you can buy the whole bike for $2,300, and I think that's quite a bargain. Obviously it has different parts to this. Yeah, I think time to test it out. Hopefully I've done everything up. I reckon that's well good. So this is a medium. I should probably get a large. It's definitely on the small side for me, but that's why I chose medium, because yeah, it's gonna be more fun and playful. Well, to add a bit of extra excitement to this already exciting day, we're going to go in the MX-5, which is going to be fun for everyone, eh, Chris? And you may have to have a wheel on your lap. Easy. That's the C sucker. It's actually so good. Although my roof on this car is too thin, so I can only put 3 out of the 4 suckers on. Otherwise it bends the roof flat, which I don't want to do. Then you just strap the back wheel in. You like suck it on like that. Give it a good pump, and it sticks in. Then you strap it on, bish, bash, bosh. Now we can enjoy ourselves on the way to the tracks as well. See if this fits in the roll cage. I think so. 27.5 fits in the roll cage as well. You don't have to have a wheel on yourself. Let's go. on the way to a spot called the Cutty Professor. It's like real short, loamy turn tracks, which is going to be perfect for this bike. It's almost exactly what I built it for. Not too bumpy, there's no roots or rocks or anything, so I don't need anything more than the 140mm travel. But short and playful bike for the tight and twisty turns, and it's going to be sick. Yeah, that should do. Tracks are all still here. Let's go. Oh, that was a bit too fast into there. I'm going to have to do that again. Oh, that's so good. It's so fun because it's like a tunnel of ferns and you can't even see where the next turn goes. You just have to keep going and find out when you get to it. Super fun.
Very cool. Nice.
Yeah, first impressions, I think it works really well. Super solid, and it's just a raw biking experience actually. It was always my favourite bike last year, and I think this is for sure got to be the new favourite bike, isn't it? I'm going to do some more laps because it's that good. Yeah, that's pretty violent, hey? That's a good baptism of fire for this bike and what it can expect for the next year or so of its life. Well, there we have it, the 2021 Polygon Siskiu T8, my new favourite bike. The tracks here are super slippy, all the turns completely blown out, so it's super difficult, but it was so fun having this short little bike to play around on, and I can't wait to ride it more. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time.